Hail, Holy Queen, Divine Mother, Ascended Masters, and Spirit Team. Come through me to deliver this message for the collective. With much love and light, I praise thee, I honor thee. Ho'oponopono. Grand rising, y'all. Whew. So my wife, she came in to tell me, nobody won! I always like to stay in tune with what the people are talking about. And I said, nobody won? What? Check it out, I got my Porsche. Nobody won. Somebody got like 5 numbers on the lotto, which was funny, because the first 2 numbers, she said 316, and I said, what? She said, yeah, 316. The other day, like, when it was big, it was like 850, 16 also came out. The movie, The Passion of the Christ, hit $611 million at the totality of, like, the highest made movie. 6 and 1. 1 and 6. That number pattern was in the lotto. It was 1661. I say mirror, but I mean reflection. The love that I have inside is the love that you have inside, and the reason that you're here is because God sent you my way to hear, my dear. And do not fear what you do not know. Honey, are you here? Yes. Oh, okay. No, you're fine. I thought I heard doors opening and I was like, wait a minute, who's coming in my house? So let us give thanks and homage to the King. This is why I say he's the King, y'all. As I was coming over here to sit down and talk with you guys, I always like to make sure there's the good of all showing through. I can hear Holzer, take me to church. Why do you all think he says, I'll worship like a dog? It is the splitting mirror image of God. Wow. And yeah, they're still throwing their spells. I was watching the incredibleness that happens on the Passion of Christ. And these things that happened while they were making the movie. How lightning struck twice. Lightning struck the actor who was playing Jesus. And then it struck another guy, which I think was kind of hilarious. I mean, not funny, haha, but funny like, oh shit. I survived. Both of their names were started with the letter J. Jim and John, which was Jan. Both got electrocuted from a lightning strike. This wasn't like equipment or the fucking cable wires. No. From a storm. Now, as I was listening to everything that was happening, right, all the things like people were getting dizzy and they would collapse and stuff like that. Dizzy, you say, oh, let me see something. You know that they say there's a part in the movie where heaven and hell come in, right? Okay. What if that is the intersection? What if it is? The point of no return. Dizzy spell 2662. That means there was people there chanting spells to cause them to shut down. Why do you think that is? Because someone's always going to look like the bad guy. Or is that the whole point? Which, man. Do I talk about this? No, not yet. Okay. For another video. There's a specific number code that I'm going to explain to you guys about two very evil things that these two men did, but they have a separation of a certain amount of days between one another. And it's 129. So if you're interested into knowing what is 129, write it on the comments. I don't want to hear your explanations of to what or what. Just write 129. Got it? Thank you. Take me to church, I'll worship like a dog. I'm going to use my oracle cards as we channel this message from the Great Divine. That there is no veil in time. There is nothing holding you back, but a perception of what others think of you. But of a perception of what others think of you. They can believe whatever the crap they want. It's a free country. But this comes from a past life. Once upon a time. In a faraway place. In a faraway land. You and I were different people. Different names of different cultures. Can you imagine that? People were witnessing something that was going down that was immoral. 111, what do I teach you? Is it witchcraft? Is it? Yes. The way to break out of witchcraft for y'all beginners, write it on a piece of glass, specifically a cup, and break it. What do you write? Write what comes to your heart. Whatever it is, whatever transgressions, whatever words come to your mind. Thinking about it now, there's 26 letters in the alphabet. 2662 is the spell. It is also the door or the odor. Because if you scramble that word up, you get door. Or is it odor? Or is it door? Is it odor? Is the odor the door? Now, when you are being visited by very high frequency ascended masters, like I do all the time, all the time, there is one particular group, when they come and see me, you will smell flowers, real natural roses, for no reason at all. You could be walking in your backyard, you can be walking in the park, you can be walking along the beach, wherever it is, and you start meditating as you're walking and you're thinking and you're asking questions to the divine, because that's what you're doing. Whether you believe me or not. You're asking questions and you're putting them out. As you ask, the little bubble comes out of your head and goes bloop, like a little cloud, and it goes up. That's what we call manifestations. And it goes up into the sky where all the sky gods are. In between the levels right next to us, we have angels, archangels, and principalities. They walk the ground with us. Just as long with demons. Because they will reflect everything that God does. Because they don't have no power. They don't have any power. They have to attach themselves to humans who have the divine light of creation in order to get their magic to work. All the little spells, incantations of blah, 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 whatever they're doing. Yeah, because I don't dive in too deep. I don't want to know. I don't need to know. I'm not a fish, I'm a bird. So if that stuff was happening to them, it's because they probably had sorcerers, warlocks, and witches who were doing their spells, incantations, to cause the craziness that was happening in the show, in the movie. Thinking that it's rigged and something was going down, right? Scripted scripture. What were they really chanting? The book of the Bible is a book of mystery, and you have to decipher it in many which ways. It's practicing your discernment of what really makes sense to you, what really resonates in your heart. This is an ability. You must master your thoughts. Now, if you're having voices in your head, now, doctors would say that's schizophrenia. I would say those are the voices of the people who taunted you for many years. And because they said it over and over and over and over and over and over and over, maybe you believed them one day. And then you just surrendered into that belief system and believed it to be true. Let's take, for instance, Eminem. He said that his mom told him that he was sick. And so after hearing that for so long and so long and so long, and he believed it and he rapped it, he said it in a song, in a movie. He said it in a song until he blew up, and that made her throw up. And I don't rhyme like he does, but you know what I mean. I use him as a great experience, as a great example, because of all that he's been through. I know he's not the only celebrity that has gone through things, but I admire his work. It takes great courage to put yourself out there and be exposed. It takes great courage. Not anybody can do it. Not everybody does it. And that's a lot of what the mask that people wear. I don't cry. Men crying? No. I don't this, I don't that. I think I'm talking about Eminem because I just watched his documentary. Brilliant, by the way. Very brilliant. We finally figured out who Stan was. And we finally figured out who Stan was. And I just had a card just plop out. Okay. And we fall upon 3113, yin energy. Use pyrite. Expose your repressions. You refuse to see it. Your feminine side. And I'm smelling a chicken coop. Those of you who've had chicken coops, you know what I'm talking about. I'm smelling a chicken coop. Underneath that, just go, 999. Just go. You're not the boss of me. This person who tried to put you in a trance. Man. I don't know. Chicken coop. I'm not smelling like bird poop. I'm smelling like the grass that's in the way a chicken smells, like by itself in that infrastructure. 6336, hurt off. You became the truth teller, bringing justice from the Alpha Father. And you turned off that air cloud. Air cloud. Interesting. But over here on the right, there is some type of bad vibes that they tried to switch lanes with you. This person is not all in the head. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, if you know what I mean. But you are protected by Odin from this person, so I wouldn't even... Oh, Father's got your back. This person is a person who doesn't know how to put their right foot forward. It's more like they put their right foot forward when they're getting paid. Of making decisions for other people. Okay? No. No, okay. And so since you said no and you walked away and you said no, you are recognizing what is good from bad. Good vibes, bad vibes. That's why I put a little snake in the grass. Because that's how they are. They pretend to be your friends and love you to your face, but as soon as you walk away or as soon as you disagree with them, well, those fangs come out. Oh yeah. But you can't beat the ones who already have the Kundalini rising. I have mastered my snake. There is some sort of block that they tried to barricade your throat chakra with. We're using my Truth Oracle deck. The ones that I have created. Great Spirits, what do you have for us? What is it? Oh, what is this one over here? Ah, you finally figured out who Stan was, right? And it said 0303, a catalyst pivot. This is a shift in time for you to change. This fell upon the left. So some of you might have walked away from your change to pivot and said, fuck that, fuck this, I'm out. It's too hard, it's too much, it's too... Imagine if Mel Gibson had stopped the making of Passion of the Christ when all that shit was happening. The spells and the black magic that they were throwing at him and the fucking lightning that struck and all the bullshit that was happening. Nope. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. That's the change. Even when no one is for you, God is. Even when nobody believes in your vision, God does. Even when no one understands what you're trying to do, God planted the seed in you. So yes, fulfill it. Do it. I would say do as you're told, but that's not God's way either. That's the devil. That's not God's way. God wants to co-create with you, wants to build what you want with you. Best believe. She wants a great life for you. You were technically her children. Whether you believe me or not. That's okay. Take me to church. I'll worship like a dog and the light of my life. What do you need to know about this catalyst moment? So somebody could be born in March, or you have 3 kids, or maybe you want 3 kids and you didn't take this change to grow a 3rd one. I don't know. Maybe this is the person that has 3 kids. What's going on here? Talk to a spirit. What do we need to know? What's the dealio? Some type of love trap. Message could be for life path 1, 9, 8, or 7. Even a 6. Even 6s. Oh, even 6. Steve, Eve. Somebody needs to douche. Complicated. On the bottom of the deck. You're not a complicated soul, but I'm guessing people might have said you are. Because the ones that you have been trying to show don't want to change this moment in their time of life of grow the F up. F. Maybe someone's name is F. I don't know. Starting with the letter F. These people, they try to trap you in your mind and claim you as mine. You're my little bird. Chirp, chirp. No, bitch. Bitch, the fuck? Yeah, you're my little bird. I'm going to stop you from your success because I want the energy that you possess. Right? And I'm over here trying to steal it. This person's in grave digger. Oh, I love that song too. That's by the Dave Matthews Band. Grave digger. When you built my grave, could you raise the shadow? For that I can feel. Oh, I remember now. Those other words were something else. Could you raise my shadow? I don't know. This is something to do with someone's dying. I did see a guy on the rails of the rail fix tombstones. Like that's like his thing. That's what he does on YouTube. He goes to I was in pet cemeteries. He goes to cemeteries to clean them, to fix them. If they're broken, he fixes them. And this guy, his name was Feldman. Or Fieldman. Or his last name was F. Last name is F. This person's in great denial about your success. Or that your success is their success. And it should be mine as well. Oh, see, because this is a witch. She was summoning spirits from the graveyard. If I just mentioned the graveyard song from the Dave Matthews, I can hear it now. When you dig my grave, will you make it shallow so that I can feel the rain? Grave digger. TSDS. 2 S's. TDSS? Isn't that like a dentist? DTS? Something like that. She be summoning spirits. Look at the number. 13. In the reverse, she's trying to be like God. 31. The denial of having access to the fruit of volumes of someone's underwear. Bitch, that you planted in the dirt. Oh my God, it's this bitch who signed a contract to a demon to trap your life. Oh, this bitch right here, to trap you in your mind of your success, to trap you and keep me as mine. I want you as mine. So I have 31, 41, 93, 43. There's that 40. There's that 4 and 3. That's moon magic. Summoning the spirits at the graveyard. For fuck's sakes, dude. I mean, yep. Spirit confirms this, and you know this. So know it to be true. That number did come out in the energetic codex this morning. Ay, ay, ay. What's the shadow with this witch? I'm done dealing with you. I am getting this person's name could be C, L, or U. C. Somebody could speak Spanish or second language. Have a second language. C. What's his problems? What's her problem? She's a summoner. Oh, she's a sellout. Yikes. Doors closed. Alright. This is her wounding. You already know she's a sellout. You know she's a witch. She sold her soul for magic. And she's very judgmental. Very judgmental. How you live your life, what you do, when you do, how you do, and then zoom, zoom. Just shake your butt. She might be saying you're like a stripper or a hoe or something. Moi? Never would I ever. I would be so self-conscious to be shaking my ass up on the pole for like, and it's not even about me shaking my ass on the pole. It's about these disgusting guys trying to reach out and touch me. Ew. Unstable. They wanted you unstable, trapped into some form of instability. emotionally. You would be like an emotional, erratic, crazy person. And everybody would know it. And then everybody would like, when everybody would say something or whatever, they were like, you see, she's crazy. Or she's schizophrenic. Or she's fucking bipolar. Or whatever the fuck they want to say mentally. Your success, they always made excuses to your success. Like the reason why you're better than them. And it's not because you're better than them. It's because you put in the time and the effort to make your craft better. Now, I'm not talking about witchcraft. I'm talking about arts and crafts. That might be your success that's coming in, y'all, that these people are still in fucking denial about. Still trying to summon the dead or the demonic or the plagues or the curses, jinxes, and hexes to tear you a new one. But it looks like she's shooting blank. She don't even know where to shoot it at. She can't even see it. You know what's funny about that? I had a dream. I had a dream about this person in my life. Who is it for you in your life? And I'm walking in my dream, right? And in my dream, I see this girl, and I'm like, I know you. Right? I know you. And as soon as she opens her mouth, like Chiron said that one time, as soon as they open their mouth, it's like, oh, fuck, now I remember. As soon as she opens her mouth, was like, I would suppose so. Oh, it's you. And then just like tried to start ranting and exploding and trying to trauma dump on me or whatever. And I was like, yeah, oh, you're aggressive. I remember. No, I'm out. Bye. Bye. Adios. Left her talking to herself. Like that. It was some type of like museum in my dream. It was a museum. And there was like all these kids. I'm telling you, this person works for you know what? The school system. That's just crazy. What's the darkest of the dark? How dark does this shit go? I just saw a chick bend her ass over. I just saw her again. Shit. What is it? What is it about the summoning witch bitch who sold her soul to the highest bidder of the demonic realm? She learned this from a woman who has her under lockdown. Oh, you see that little orb? Has her under lockdown. Ew. Yeah. Anytime now. Thank you. There's something to do with her ears. This person, you might know this person because of their ears. They have a sick and twisted obsession for people of light. For people that are different and odd. Look, he's like an elf. Like starseeds. They might have a sick obsession for children. Yikes. Or those of you that are life path 7s, you guys have great power. You guys don't even realize it. You have access. Oh, artificial heart. She's a robot. Number 12. So this person is very cold, very calculated, very unloving, unnurturing, very fakes it. Fakes having a heart. So this person may not be real, but after you're doing this for so long, you become a ghost in the shell. And I heard the name Rochelle. You become the ghost in the machine. Because we're all just lights and clockwork, right? Just nothing amazing about us. I'm sure that's what they teach you all. What are we at, 29 minutes? Ooh, 29. Well, I guess she's signed up for that crew. We need to know about this person. What is the sellout, judgment, and excuses of instability? Doors closed. Want you dead or alive? Want you dead or alive? Wow. So that's probably why she summoned something. Because she was very unbalanced from her heart and her mind. That's why this person is so judgmental. It's like she only operates from her head, using glamour spells so that you don't see the ugliness. So she takes it from other people who do have magical gifts. I would say natural born witches. Born, not grimoires. Because I heard something about she's got the book. She's got the book. Who's got what book? I didn't get the full explanation of what book these people are talking about. But someone's got some I would say it's a grimoire. Someone's got a grimoire. The Sanderson sisters. There could be 3 people that are trying to poison ivy you and bind you to them in order to have your gifts. What you don't know about these people, whatever they locked on target, it's a miss. It didn't work. It's over. Whatever spells or cycles, it's 12/12. It's over. Forced loved loved me. They're forcing you to love them, so this is probably why they're doing these glamour spells. And once again, this unaliving spell didn't work. It's in the reverse. Ooh, blames mom. This is a person who blames her mother for the things that have happened wrong in her life. I've got 2 6s here. 3, 4, 5, 6. A queen and a jack. And the Joker is here. So yeah, they are working with the devil. When the Joker comes out, that's the devil for me. That's the only J I know. Joker. Any other J is an association to him. This is like kind of like this is the mirror you have to break if this is on your name. It's not your fault, but this is the mission that you came here to fight. To break this spell off of you. I would say off of your mother, who created you, because she had something that was overdue, or they paid with you, if you know what I mean. So they were throwing black magic, right? So let's see. Oh, let's use the little ones. More concentrated black magic, which is what they threw the spell at a Taurus, a Gemini, and a Cancer to bound you of some sort of conditioning. Okay, hitting upon the glamour spell to throw you off balance, so that they can have the balance of your heart and your mind, so people can be perceived as you. This is some form of alternate reality. This is 6556. Those of you who know, yeah, you're the underdog. Take me to church, I worship like a dog. 3421. Look up those numbers, yo. You're the underdog, and you have like 2 extra lives. You have 2 extra luck. You have 2 extra brains, 2 extra hearts. Like whatever it is that they want, you have a multitude of it, or you can keep creating it. The healing abilities that you carry. Over here, because you guys are the keepers of Yeshua. That's why. Gatekeepers. And it fell upon Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. You guys should know this about yourself. There it is. It's like it's a very powerful floral aroma, but not overpowering, like disgusting, like ugh. Like Clinique. You guys know Clinique? That first time they did, no offense, Clinique, I loved it in the beginning, but then after a while, it was like, ugh. Love perfumes. But that's like another way of glamour, is a perfume. Because odor or smells is what would distract you from a true ugly one would be covered up in perfume. Ooh. Yeah. The skull magic here of instability, they were trying to cause some type of mental illness on you, right? That's why they were repeating the same word to you of what they thought you were. Ugh. These people, they're looking for some type of clarity. They're not getting it. They're not getting any clarity of what you're doing, how you're doing, when you're doing what you're doing. Nope, as a matter of fact, what's being happening is they're in hurricane mode. They're on Judgment Alley. Downtown Abbey. They're in Judgment Alley. For all those cocoa wash, look at that, brain manipulation, mental illness, they're in Judgment Town. Oh, so sorry. So whatever you were trying to throw at the collective didn't work because you are a psychic medium. And this is what they wanted from you. They wanted that ability of EVP. These people have no idea what it took for you to go to get that EVP. I was born in that belly. Yeah, they were trying to get some type of energy transmutation off of you to change the wealth with some form of water magic, which I think is sex magic. In the bathtub, yep. Of some binding. It could just go over and over. As it, they wanted a shortcut to your luck of opening your road. This person's a 0. They don't fix anything. There. A shortcut to your luck. This is opening Pandora's box. So this person actually signed up with the cabal and bind your money. There it is. That's the end. This person is wicked, bro. They've done a lot of shady shit. Crazy shit. Look at, they have stolen money. This is why you're being floored. And your face hits the floor and you break your fucking teeth. Eh? Because of stolen money. Right here, 5 and 5. Glamour spells, dream spells, throwing spells. 555, 555, 555. You know what's funny about 555 and 222? If you flip the number, it's the same number. What a stupid bitch. There's always one. There's a lot more than one. Whoa. What did I fucking tell you all? Look at the card I just fucking pulled out. A grimoire. Gathered knowledge applied sight to an enigma. But it came out in the reverse, so you only know this is the Book of the Dead. What they've been doing with that book. Fuck, dude. What they be doing with that book? What the fuck is it they're trying to get? Answers. We need answers. You mean questions. You have questions. Questions. First, let's work on your emotional instability, crazy person. Hidden realms. Create conscious awareness. See? Hidden realms. Look at that shit. This witch wanted your hidden realms of these ascended masters that come through to give you the answers. That's what they wanted. That's what they want from you. What's her emotional instability? Alchemizing confusion into clarity. That's what it is. We just said that too, right? That she can't get clarity. Her lake waters are muddy. Muddy waters. Alchemizing confusion into clarity. She don't got it. She don't know how to think things through. So this is a person who could be born on a Monday. Look at all this blue. This bitch is born on a Monday. That's the blue light special, y'all. Blue. What did she want? Blue. Your hidden realms. What's her shadow? For fuck's sakes. Water ritual. No, but this is why. This is why you're unbalanced. This is why your heart and your mind are all fucking crazy and manipulated, all crazy like town and crazy land, and because this is your grimoire. No. This is the snake in the grass of bad vibes. She might be named Jake, or this is a person who's always taking something for you. Oh, I made you a cake. Watch out for all that shit. Ugh, probably trying to give you some sake, right? Sake. Oh my god, Jake. Alright, Nina. Last shadow. Oh shit, right on my chest. Yeah, she wanted control. You see how that card fell on me? She wanted control over you. 333. And I was awakened today by my ascended masters to tell me what the fuck. What the fuck? They're trying to block some type of connection that's coming through for you guys. Again, like they've always had for many years. These are soulmates. These are twin flames. These are like-minded individuals. And to your success. My point is, if these people, they read you, right? And you were a kid, because you were a little kid. And they knew that you had this golden juice about you. And when I mean golden juice, I mean lucky charm. If there's anybody you want on your team, it's Jupiter. You want Jupiter on your team so that your wheel becomes magnified by the golden energy of God. I imagine if you align with God, what could happen? Riches beyond your even comprehension. It'd be like the road to El Dorado, the city of gold. Not just in money, but in fullness within your heart, stability, peace of mind, peace of heart. What do we need to know about this controlling ass snake blood magic? No. The person that's coming in, is there any messages for the collective? Because we're trying to make this a secret, because these bitches, they want to know what it is. Catars. Sisterhood of the Rose. Wake up. I guess it's the halls of Ameni are calling. Of Ameni. What up, fish? This Scorpio is also a blocker. Investigating, and I saw investigator. This could be an investigator coming to see you. Neptune 26. This person could also be a life path 8. Well, look, there it is. 2, 6, like how you kids do it, is 8. Something I want to teach you guys. Do not minimize these numbers. When you minimize it and make it into one digit, you're doing what the devil does. He breaks you apart, separates you, and makes you one by yourself. So, I would say add 26 and 8. What is that? 34. So they're investigating some type of vision of how this new one is coming in. What does it look like? Who is it? Who is she? How do we recognize her? You're not gonna know. It's not for you to know. That's why Spirit is like, you know, this is being protected by a lot of people that they wouldn't even understand. What is this artificial heart? This artificial heart, she could be a Cancer. Number 4. Mercury message. Cancer, Mercury, Mercury, Cancer. Check your placements. Ooh. Debilitated discomfort. I'm just looking at the first word right there. Number 14. Discomfort. But all these cards came out in the reverse. So it's like this person doesn't want to be known, that this person could be a Cancer or she's a Mercury goddess. Bitch, when are you gonna stop? She talks like a Cancer, like, but we're family, we're together, don't you know? La la la, blah blah blah. No. No, 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 no. I'm so sorry. You need to go. This is on the new codex, new line 414. 414. Yeah, it's very close to that other number. Let's see. 414, what you got for me? Take me to church, not my will. Ooh. Mental entrapment. Harness the energy. Harmony over balance. This person is definitely a Cancer. Make or take. This is some form of reflection that they're trying to reflect. No. I would say go to that Jupiter, that Mayan. This is progress of driven. Drive yourself to that location. You might have a problem. Somebody might be mad. Or there's a cage on the field. There's a cage of someone that's unstable. This person that's unstable could be caging you from moving or going or calling or something. Yo, and I keep hearing that same shit. I don't eat no meat, no pickles, no fries, no onions, no that, no that, no that, no that, no that, no that. I don't know why I keep hearing that. Like, that's how this person is. You're not gonna have this, you're not gonna have that, you're not gonna have this, you're not gonna have that, da, 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 da. Like if this person's calling the shots, bitch, this person is madly driven and is a problem for you guys. It could be a problem. This person could be blood, and this person might have suffered through some form of cancer. Maybe that's why we have Cancer here. And it's can. Now, when I see the word Cancer, I see it as, can I, sir, please have another? So it's like this mother or this sister or whoever was dating some guy, and that person called the shots, because I have called here. And this is why things that happened was not her will, but it was a problem that she put herself in. And she was the rat in the cage that drove her mad bananas, but didn't know how to express herself, right? Because she was unstable. Unstable Mabel. Totally in fables. Oh. Once upon a time in Fairy Town land. Fableville. Fibs and Gibbs. Maybe she watches, what is that, Gibbs? NCIS? Ugh. Let me break this down a little bit further as we dive into this. You know what's funny? The Powerball was 22. Oh, hold the phone. There is some type of communication coming in. Look at that, 41. 14. Cha-cha-cha-ching! Well, all right there, homie. Because it's community. You can trust this person that you want to reach out to. This is a balance, give and take. Because we have, this is community, and then we have the 9th house on the bottom. Exploration. This is up to you whether you want to dive into your exploration of knowing what is true. Maybe not what is true, but trying to see it in a different eye, in a different format of what could have really happened to these people. If you encountered someone who went through cancer, why did they go through it? Was it black magic? Could it have been avoided? Could she have been saved? Oh yes, Yeshua can heal anything. However, there's a 20 here, so there was some form of contract. See what I mean? 0 to 20. This was some form of tax bracket. So she might have once upon a time did a spell incantation to possess someone's heart, even though her heart was already possessed, so she couldn't throw this spell. Not all spells are bad. Maybe she was trying to activate her own heart of awareness to figure out who she was, because she was always with these men who were constantly telling her who the fuck she was, or she was constantly people pleasing these guys who were fucking garbage. Da, 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 da. We drive a fast car. Da, 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 da. Maybe we can make a decision. Somebody's born February the 10th or March the 10th. Da, 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 this way. 10-11, this is the darkness. This is the darkness is calling. This is the darkness video. I always hope for a better. Maybe you and we could get together. We can move out to the country. Buy a better house and live out in the country. Da, 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 da. This is not the suburbs. This is somebody wanting to live out in the country. Da, da. Like to have a farm and a barn. And that's why I smelled the chicken coop. Somebody wanted chickens. Aw, would like eggs. Why does this make me want to cry? It feels like the things I always wanted to do, I didn't get to do them. Maybe somebody has MS. It could be, maybe it's not cancer, maybe it's MS. I always hope for a better. Me and you, we'd get together and we'd always have a laugh about this. And we would laugh about this. About how we were so fucking stupid. But I was fighting you for your heart. I was fighting you for your attention. I was fighting you to see the good in me and not remember all the bad things I did. Oof. I think she likes Tracy Chapman. We drove a fast car. Maybe we could make a decision. It's different now. When they're in the spirit realm, it's different. It's like all the weight and the burdens of the flesh is gone. It's over. Her soul is free and light. And in the purity of the love that she really holds inside. Oh my God, what is it that you want to say there, Spirit? They were ashamed. They had shame and guilt. And it sent them on the journey of this dark passage, of becoming this dark passenger like Dexter. But not really, unaliving people, but holding people back to their success. Journey away from your true self because she wasn't allowed to be her true self with the men that she was dating. And that's why we have this hard shell. Both hard shells, the Scorpio and the Cancer, and both of them are water signs. I always hope for a better, and that's all I keep hearing. I always hope for a better life, a better time with you, more time. And I'm hearing adventure time. I don't know, maybe she watched that show. Somebody watched that show. This is a shift in time of a moment. To release your shame and guilt. To act odd. And I'm seeing the letter M or O. You have to live your life to your fullest potential and how you see yourself. And if the other person is not giving you that full fulfillment, right? If it's like butting heads like this, it's not coming together to mesh, to integrate, then this won't work. What's the healing involved in this? Discomfort, immersed, whatever, and message in a bottle. There's a message here. Art therapy. Art therapy. Remember you used to draw? Drawing will help you at this time. You have a poverty mindset of stored trauma. Recognize and release those feelings. Release. Recognize. Release. I just heard a chainsaw. Release the chainsaw! Fucking Leatherface, or is that Jason? I remember. What is this? Cruel words to keep people small, to slow them down, or to stop. This person is recognizing, is waking up that this person might have been the snake in your life. That's the message. I always hoped for a better. Someone talks funny. And I don't think it's because of, I'm thinking because someone's teeth or something, like someone's teeth are missing. Like when you were 7. Oh my God, like when you were a little kid and you lost your 2 front teeth. Woo! That's like someone's favorite memory of you. Even though it feels like they're making fun of you, it was very endearing for them. To see the innocence of a child. That's why I kept picking up the wow. And until you open your heart, you can't really see it. Let it unfold itself. Like right now that I want to cry or whatever, I have to keep going. There is some type of attunement here, of a vision, of a P tuning. Planorma. That's heaven. What's attunement? I'm going to use the witches. Your attunement needs to tune yourself into your own emotions of your own heart. Men, this is you tapping into your feminine nurturing side of your feminine side. That's left. The left of you for the Lady Goddess is reaching out. Now this is the 3 flowed frame. Flow rider, flow flame, low flame, flow flame, flow flame, feely, flowly, for funny, for funny, funny, for fun, fee, foul, for flow. Ho, who's Flo? Florinda, Florida. Fauna and Flora. Ooh, I love the Addams Family. One of my favorite. I don't like the new Wednesday dad. I don't know why they made him all fat and ugly. They made him really truly Mexican. They don't all look like that, but a lot of them are. Anyways. You know what's funny about the word therapy? Look at the word. The rappery. The rap? E-Y? The rap from Y? What? This is your happy. But do like art, maybe try it in a different format. Try something else. Somebody might be stuck because of your emotions. Water, Blue Monday. Listen to that song. Maybe try listening to other bands that maybe you've never listened to. That one's good. Blue October. That one's cool. I like that song. What's another cool song? R&B is coming up. What's this one? 3MW. 3MW. I'm missing one because there's 4. It's the number 3, the letter M, the W, and the E. The spaces in between. Anyways, I feel like that's it for today. This is the darkness calling. Moon magic. I feel like it's kind of lame leaving you like that, so let's take it to the spirits. Thanks, spirits, higher selves. They are reaching out and saying, yeah, no, put something else. Put some sugar into this bowl. Let's put a little sugar there. Oshun, Mama Shun, come through, please. We humbly request your presence. I humbly request your presence. Oh. I heard it. Did you hear the 2 little bells? I always hope for a better. There's a Leo on the field, an Emperor on the field. Energy attachments. Damn, 13. So maybe this is why you feel some type of weirdness, because there is an energy attachment to this person, of an energy exchange, of negative influence, of self-sabotage. Sabotage. Every time I hear that word, sabotage, the Taj Mahal. Look into that story. It's a good one. And look who's in the middle of his chest. Lord Shiva. If you want to talk to him, it's 108. Anybody else? Oh, wait. Trout? Maybe someone's supposed to go fishing? Some type of tour? Some trout? Energy? Fish? Oh, that's why I called you a fish earlier. That's cool. Go do it. Go do it. Go try something new. You know what it reminds me of? I'm a huge fan of Grey's Anatomy. Huge fan. And there's a part when Christina, you know, she had been held at gunpoint who knows how many fucking times at the hospital. Like, this show is drama to a next level, yo. So if you think it's too romantic, I don't know what, no, you have to watch this show. Like, it's bomb. And I love Christina. Her energy and her magnitude as a person, she's Sandra Oh, is the same as my father. She also has the 999 in her energetic field, so she's a powerhouse. And she's in the power and the glory of it. Anyways. So she had, like there came a point where she had too many guns in her face that she just kind of fucking lost it and was like, I don't want to fucking be a surgeon anymore. I don't want to fucking do this. I want to be like a normal fucking girl, like every other fucking girl I used to make fun of because they didn't want anything else in their life but to be a fucking housewife, decorating their house with curtains and shit. I want to be that stupid bitch. She said it like that because she was just traumatized by everything that was happening at the hospital. And she's like, I just want to be like these girls that are their only worry is what type of dress they're gonna pick for their wedding, what type of food they're gonna pick for their wedding, what type of like a real girly girl, which she's not. I mean, she's very, very attractive, very in her power as a feminine, but not like superficial. That's what I want to say. The superficial girl that society has made. That's not her. And so in the show, she like, they can't bring her back, and they're scared of losing her because she was like the best cardiovascular surgeon, and they're just like, oh my god, we're gonna lose a fucking brilliant resident. And they took her fishing, and when she went fishing, it like opened her heart. You got to see that moment. That moment and that part, it's brilliant. What a piece of cinematography that they captured with her. Oof, forget about it. Anyways, is there any other spirits here that we need to know about? What else do we need to know about this energy attachment? It's a shadow. What's a shadow? Be aware of toxic connections that are in your life. Somebody might be cloaking in some form of magic to make you believe that this is a good, sweet energy, but it's a poison apple. So there's a poison apple around you, and I'm getting Adam's apple. Look at where the red is, right at the throat. Somebody might really have an Adam's apple. Somebody might really be a girl when they're pretending to be. Somebody might really be a guy when they're pretending to be a girl. Ay, ay, ay. Naya, nice. Something with the letter N is looking at me. Some form of lease. Lisa. Light seeker. Light request. Visionary. Mental strength and resilience. Call upon your Asian ancestors. Everybody has them. That's the dragon. The dragon. Oh wait, there's no dragon here. Oh, he's a dragon. He's the dragon. And I'm getting Ming Dynasty. Ming Dynasty. What's this? Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, that dress so scandalous. When you're looking that leg and mannerless and shaking that thing, like who's got the itch of the look in her eyes so devilish. You're at the wrong place at the wrong time, homie. You're not supposed to be there. You're not supposed to be there. You need to focus on you. Focus on your eggs, Bob. Yeah, look, they're red and blue again. So I'm guessing this person who's crossed over on the other side is looking out for you. You're not supposed to be there. What Adam's apple, dude. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, this is the power of presence. They're faking the power of presence. They don't have no presence. That's the truth. Some person you might have met from when you were detoxification, like some type of locale. Maybe you went to go see a psychic. Maybe you were in this was some form of distraction to the Temple of Mary. You can't find it. You're distracted. You're distracted because you're at the wrong place at the wrong time. Ay, ay, ay. What's this? Look at that. 31. This bitch who's 13 keeps trying to be 31. Look at that. She's not of God, yo. She's all about herself. 13 is all about herself. So she's not acting from accordance of divine order. The Temple of Mary. Emotional expression, playful innocence, and exploitation. I'm going to end it there with much love and light. Let this message heal you, feel you, see you through the darkness tonight. Adios.